Hi everybody, welcome to Beauty Buzz with Lori. Today we are going to be talking about medical grade skincare versus over-the-counter skincare. So this can be really confusing because whenever you're out there at the store on your own, or maybe you're online trying to figure out what products are going to work best for you, you're relying on advertisements and marketing that you're seeing on the internet or on TV and commercials. So I just want to give you some pointers on the differences between medical grade skincare and over-the-counter skincare. So I've written down some things because I don't want to miss some key points and forget to tell you about some things. So let me just start with quality ingredients. So ingredients are super important because these are the things that we want to reach the dermis. We want to address the problems that you're having with regard to whatever skincare concern you have. And so quality ingredients, it takes time to, number one, find these, and then they have a team of researchers and scientists that are trying to figure out what the best delivery method is for these ingredients in order to address whatever concerns you might have. One of the other things to point out is that with the quality of the ingredients, medical grade products are actually held to a higher standard. So the ingredients are required to actually be of a pure nature. The percentage of the ingredients that are in a product are also regulated so that you can again address whatever concerns you have with your skin. One of the other things to bring up is that there's clinical studies behind all of this stuff. So with medical grade products, they always provide a clinical study. They're required to actually to show that these products actually are able to obtain the results that they're promising they're going to. So whenever you're dealing with over-the-counter products, it's not necessarily that over-the-counter products don't work. Number one, they're going to take longer to work because they don't have a higher percentage of ingredients in the products. And number two, they also don't employ researchers and scientists to necessarily put the amount of time into clinical studies in order to make the best product for whatever your skincare concern is. They're formulated to actually penetrate to the dermis. So a lot of the over-the-counter skincare products have a molecular structure that is larger, and basically what that means, I know you've heard me say this before, is that it sits on the surface. So it addresses the outer layer of skin, not the dermis. Whenever we're trying to do something corrective with your skin, we want to actually address the dermis. The dermis is typically where most of those problems actually start. So of course we want to address it, not just put a band-aid over it per se. Whenever you come to a medical office, you're being assessed either by a medical professional or an esthetician who has the experience and knowledge to be able to point you in the right direction, give you that guidance, and to address your specific needs. These are important things because you can spend a lot of money over the counter trying to figure out what products. You're self-diagnosing, so that can be a very frustrating process. And so I find a lot of my patients, when they come in, they're giving me their concerns and I'm able to address their concerns with very specific products. They're also getting the tips on how to use those products, how long those products should last them. These are all important things because you don't want to waste a bunch of money and then have, number one, no results, and number two, you're overusing the products. We live in a world where people believe more is better, and that's not always the case. Some of these serums are very concentrate, and it's not necessary to use a ton of product and waste all that money. The other thing is expense. So a lot of people will have like a sticker shock when they come in, and I've given them a written quote on the products that I recommend, but when I explain to them that price per ounce, they're really not spending much more than they would for over-the-counter products, and these products we know work because we've seen them work. Also, whenever I recommend product, I'm going to be monitoring your progress, so I'm not just going to send you off on your way and never talk to you again. I want to check in with you. I'd love to have you come back for progression photos if we're dealing with something very specific, whether it be acne or acne scarring, melasma, any of those things. These are all important things to you, so they're important to me as well. And being on this journey with you is my job, but it's also what I love to do. I love to see even the tiniest little changes, and even better if we get really big changes too. So what I do suggest is definitely that you have a consultation. So call the office, make for an appointment for a consultation, and then that way you're not on this journey alone. You feel heard, you've got the right products to attack the problem that you're wanting to get rid of, and we can see results together. Thanks for watching.